Welcome back to the Comic Wasteland. As always, Johnny, Joe, Juice, MIA. We miss you, man. This week we're talking about the Catalyst Prime universe by Lionforge Comics. Roll that footage, please. Please.
So, on Free Comic Book Day, we got our first taste of the Catalyst Prime universe through a one-shot entitled The Event. An asteroid is barreling towards Earth, any day now. It's gonna, collide and end all life as we know it. The one corporation in the world that's equipped to handle this because they're experts in fringe science is the Foresight
Corporation.
Run by Lorena Payan, who isn't exactly on the up and up as the world believes. The Foresight Corporation sends a group of astronauts into outer space to intercept this asteroid. Without getting too much into spoilers, the disaster is averted, the Earth is saved, but from there the story branches off into the different ongoing series.
So the first book is Noble by Brendan Thomas and Roger Robinson. Jamal Igle did the latest art.
Which was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's actually one of the astronauts that was in the event.
He's basically the Superman type in this universe.
Definitely, yeah. And he doesn't have any memory who he is. He just knows he's in South America and he's on the run.
The second book that was part of the launch was Excel by Joe Casey and Damian Scott. This dude's total slacker. He found the meteorite. He hid it under his bed. He was going to sell it.
He's going to try to sell it on the equivalent of eBay, and it just disintegrated, and that's how he got his powers.
It seems like he's pretty much almost invincible until he stops moving, and then all the damage hits him, and half the book so far he's been in the hospital. Laid up.
He has both arms, both legs.
But he heals fast too, which is pretty awesome. Kind of like Noble, he's out to just help regular people. There's a real genuine kinetic feel to the art. It was drawn so well that it really...
Colors were really vibrant.
It really is more than just your typical speedster book. The third book is called Superb. It is written by Sheena C. Howard and David Walker with a rotating cast of artists. It's the teenage point of view of all that's happening in this world. It goes to show that not only adults have powers. One of the main characters, Jonah, has Down syndrome. And he's wonderfully portrayed. They don't make him a stereotypical character in any way. He's just a normal kid who wants to do the right thing.
They do note since he has Down syndrome that he
technically he shouldn't have powers. Again, this ties into the meteorites falling from the astronauts saving the world in the event. The government's way of detecting all these people and keeping them under wraps and under tabs isn't working. So who knows what kind of Sentinel kind of program they're going to develop or something.
Something like that,
to keep all the superhero power, people in check. The next book is called The Incidentals by
Joe Casey and Larry Stroman.
This is the first team book part of the launch, and it has more of an X-Men feel to it than a Justice League feel to it. These aren't established heroes who are coming together. These are just regular people. And the leader, he seems to be having dreams of this impending alien invasion, which could have something to do with the comet from the event. They're trying to recruit people to help with this, coming storm. They're trying to help find and recruit this one girl who's also being hunted by who we assume is also Foresight.
Right. So the final book out right now is Astonisher by Alex DeCampi and Pop Man. It's... really different compared to all the other books.
It's different in that this guy, he seems more he's if everyone in
this universe has a specific comparison
analog or this is definitely the Tony Stark type. Now what's interesting is that this guy had money. He was just too busy partying, and because actually
wasting it on stupid ideas,
yes,
ridiculous.
And he was actually in line to help save the Earth from
the Icarus.
The Icarus, and he just couldn't get results. He's caught in a meteor shower, and he gets shards of the meteor in his brain, in his head, and they can't fix him. So they're stuck in his head. Okay, but now he's broke. He checks himself out of rehab to attend his mother's gala, and the mother cancels on him because her new guest is Lorena Payan. What I really like about this book was that as soon as he ends up saving this dude at his mom's party, who turns into some kind of monster looking demon type, because apparently he was a first responder, and he during the meteor showers, and he inhaled some of the meteor dust, and So he's able to save this guy, and he's already thinking about, oh, how can I, monetize this idea? How can we make this, a tier level for, we'll have a free level, and we'll have a paywall. And
the real interesting about this one is most of like these famous like rich people don't have to deal with their family. He actually has like a little brother who's like a total dick to him, and his mom is like really overbearing and controlling.
The brother obviously doesn't like him, but he's like, you can go into people's heads and help fix whatever's wrong with them. Could you do that for my wife or girlfriend?
Like, he's missing the bigger picture. Like, he doesn't understand what he just did.
Right.
So he's just like, oh, you could, like, look at the difference that you could make. And he's like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
With his hot blonde girlfriend.
Yeah. You could actually see, like, how let down he was when he realized that he gets out of rehab and, like, none of the press gave a shit about it.
Yeah,
like he had no interviews lined up.
Like, it was a regular Tuesday. So there's 5 books out right now. There's 2 more on the way, Kino and Summit. Lion Forge seems to be doing something great. Like, to make a whole new universe is really daunting.
It's a new superhero universe that you can get in on the ground level.
There's maybe like there's 1 trade out for Noble.
The XL trade's about to come out, I believe. And the Superb one comes out in another month or 2. This universe is literally only like 6 months old. So if you're gonna jump on, now is definitely the time.
Guys, check out like the Catalyst Prime universe. You won't be disappointed. Lion Forge Comics also come out with other books that are not in the universe.
Most notably, there's the Voltron
series.
Yeah. That's based off the Netflix series that everyone should be watching anyway.
Yeah, because it's great.
Yeah.
So guys, like, share, comment. Let's
Please
discuss.
subscribe. Yeah.
See you guys next time.